injured here. 1v1 outer reaches blue side. DJ Raffa plays a Chaos Lord, durable and destructive commander, walks through cover, cannot be suppressed, good offense and disruption. Up against Toilailee on the red side as a Grey Knight brother captain, durable commander with some good offense and support, also fights melee and also walks through cover and cannot be suppressed. Chaos Space Marines for DJ Raffa. Toilailee going for a strike squad, very versatile and durable heavy infantry, 1095 hit points, but they do cost 500 requisition, a full 100 more than these Chaos Space Marines, and they will beat them in melee quite handily. So these guys don't want to stay here and they flee. Looks like the two commanders are having a dance or something. Grey Knight brother captain chases off the Chaos Lord and will try to decap this wreck point. Chaos Lord not too happy and smacks on him a little bit, not doing a whole lot of damage, but there you go. Stormtroopers for Toilailee going up the east side and capping. Natural for Toilailee on this east side. North is a natural for DJ Raffa, and northeast corner is a contested VP. More Chaos Space Marines for DJ Raffa. Whenever I've played Grey Knights in this version, I've always gone CSM into some more Heretics, into some Raptors, which seems to work quite well versus Grey Knights, since Purgation Squad is so dangerous in this version and Raptors can jump in and tie them up and suppress them and stuff. We have double Stormtroopers for Toilailee, light range squads with some decent utility, can detect and fire grenade launchers in tier 1. 481 500. Brother captain here going after these CSM, being splitted up and kited though, and losing a lot of health here. These guys will turn around and he's going to be forced to retreat. We are the hammer, most likely on cooldown. Looking at his energy, here come the strike squad, backed up by the Stormtroopers. Can they get into melee with these CSM? Maybe we'll see some Mark of Khorne CSM in tier 2 to try and negate the melee advantage that the strike squad have, going in with their halberds and these storm bolters that they have. Here's the Chaos Lord though. Killed a weak, misses. Something's going on mid. Look at the map control that Toilailee has. Heretics getting split and kited by Stormtroopers now, and they retreat. Strike squad is going to lose a model soon. 83 requisition to reinforce these guys, I think. Trying to force melee on these CSM, but this is dangerous and they do lose a model. Misjudged there, I think, by Toilailee. I think he was waiting for these Stormtroopers to join him, but just misjudged the amount of time it was going to take them to get there. 445 500, and Raptors on the way for DJ Raffa. Brother captain is getting the Blessed Aegis, gives him plus 100 health and some health regen. No war gear for the Chaos Lord, taking a lot of damage from these Stormtroopers and isn't going to risk trying to decap that fully matured wreck point for Toilailee. Nobody bothering with this power point yet, but here comes some Heretics. And here are the Raptors, jump troops for Chaos. Suppress when they leap into combat. Really great jump troop as well. Following the Chaos Lord back to base. Double CSM. Being tied up by the Grey Knight brother captain. And there's his special attack. It's a really nice 360 psychic attack. Still chasing them. DJ Raffa needs to split these guys, not keep them blocked. Now he's splitting them, kind of. I think he's trying to take out Stormtrooper models. Toilailee leading him around, and brother captain is putting out some nice damage on these Chaos Space Marines, almost getting a model. Now DJ Raffa needs to start splitting these guys. In fact, he's just going to retreat them. 402 500, still a 2-1 for Toilailee. Here are the Raptors. As you can see, they still suppress for a few seconds after they land, so if you miss the jump, it doesn't matter as much as if you miss it with Assault Marines. But of course, suppressing isn't as good as knocking stuff on its back, generally speaking. Raptors almost getting a model off this strike squad. Can they get one? They do get one, and they get away without. Oh, they do lose a model. That would have been an awesome engagement for DJ Raffa, but they did lose a model as well. And that will cost power to reinforce. Stormtroopers backing off. We might see double plasmas from these guys. Toilailee going tier 2 incidentally. 377 500. Has a healthy power lead, has this node up with the power, and we have a power point here for Raffa. No node on it though, and no generator. Both have triples on their natural power. DJ Raffa is still a little ways away from being able to go tier 2. His heretics have been bled quite a lot. He's had to reinforce raptors. Hasn't put a lot of pressure on these stormtroopers, but now he is. These guys losing 2 models. 355 500. Toilailee almost tier 2. What is he going to go for? Maybe some purifiers to really scare these raptors, which are really the only threat right now. The double CSM haven't been much of a threat, being tied up by the brother captain and shot at by the stormtroopers, and these strike squads scaring them off with these halberds. Chilling out right now, speaking to the stormtroopers about the Emperor and stuff. Raptors take down a node. They're going to cap it. Nope, wandering off. Chaos Lord. I'm thinking we're going to see this guy with lightning claws or something in tier 2. Here comes the brother captain, and there is We Are the Hammer, speed boost and a damage reduction for all of this stuff. I haven't seen any Khorne worship yet. Most of the fighting has been in the lower half of the map though. Raptors chasing off stormtroopers. Now the strike squad is isolated. Have forced off CSM though. Strike squad are going to lose a model again, aren't they? Ouch, almost lost the entire squad. Get away with 90 hit points. And brother captain taking out a Chaos Space Marine there. Is he going to fight the Chaos Lord? He is. Both with their default power melee weapons. Nemesis Force Sword and this awesome looking demon sword that the Chaos Lord starts with. It's quite a shame actually that when you upgrade his weapon to one of the other melee weapons he loses that thing, because he looks awesome when you're ranked up to 60. And we have a Grey Knight Librarian in Terminator armor for Toilailee. Sub-commander for Grey Knights has Hammer Hand, which makes him quite awesome in melee pretty much. Gives him plus 30 melee skill. I don't know how much he starts with. I'm going to assume it's 70. And if that's right, he has the highest melee skill in the game when he uses Hammer Hand. Not even Gene Stealers under melee synapse will be able to get a special attack on him. But he is going to be reworked for the next update. Also has Smite, of course. Brother Captain capping under fire. Raptors jumping on those stormtroopers and they lose a model. Strike squad now going after them though with those halberds, and here is the Terminator Librarian who just runs away. Toilailee's confused. He won't use Sight. I think he means Smite. Bit of a bug there using Smite, unfortunate. But it was in melee. He could have just started smacking him, but he retreated. Well, there we go. As said, the Grey Knight Terminator Librarian is getting reworked in the next update. I think he's losing the Hammer Hand ability and is getting something else. And, well, we'll discuss that when it comes. DJ Raffa going for a Chaos Dreadnought, and Toilailee will most likely respond with Psy Cannon Purgation Squad. And that Dreadnought is not going to last very long, I am predicting. Chaos Lord, no war gear at all for this guy. Level 2. Brother Captain, still level 1. Does have the Blessed Aegis. Smite now works on those CSM, and they are scared off by the Librarian. And we do see double plasma guns on these stormtroopers. Dangerous versus those heavily armoured Chaos Space Marines and Raptors, of course. 252 489. Raffa finally has this 2-to-1. And here is the Chaos Dreadnought, and he's going for Mark of Khorne. Gives it 2 close combat claws, makes it very, very nasty in melee. Grey Knight Librarian doing reasonably well so far. As this 55 DPS power melee weapon, slightly higher than 55, I'm not sure what exactly it is. Heretics, still in a default state, gets smited in retreat. And we get a sync kill from the Grey Knight Librarian, taking him down. Has such an awesome model, this guy. Doesn't want to fight this though, and retreats. This is a blood rage up now. Look at the damage as this guy retreats away. Ouch. Is he going to chase it into base? I think he is. Toilailee has a purgation squad and he's getting side cannons. This Dreadnought might die right here. Oh, he's stopped. He needs to turn around. Nope, he's still going. 252, 458 going after the brother captain, is he? He's going to go into base, I think. This is a huge mistake. Look at the damage these side cannons do. It's absolutely insane. There is Blood Rage, and he's going to go and try to take out some models, I think. Might be able to wipe this squad if he's lucky. Toilailee doesn't really have anything else to deal with the Dreadnought. Here we see Shroud, though, used by the Librarian. What a great move by Toilailee. Dreadnought lost target and switched to brother captain, and look at these side cannons go. And that is only 2 of them being alive. The damage is insane. It is going to be adjusted in the update, don't worry about that. But as it is now, they are very, very strong AV, and it was a huge mistake to go for the Dreadnought, I think, by DJ Raffa. Takes out another model. Has leveled to 2. Can he finish them off here? I don't think so. There is Blood Rage, even with Blood Rage up, taking tons of damage. Takes down another one, constantly reinforcing off this HQ. And he turns, loses target there. And he's going to be taken down now by the side cannons. And there goes the Dreadnought. Did hold up Toilailee for a while, took down a bunch of purgation squads, bled Toilailee a little bit. And look at the map control now for DJ Raffa. Maybe that Dreadnought was worth it. He's got the entire map pretty much. Toilailee only has this wreck point. He doesn't even have his natural VP right now. 252, 420. DJ Raffa really taking advantage of the Dreadnought in that base there. Toilailee not happy that these Raptors got away with not a model loss. They have their aspiring champion who has a lightning claw. Terminator Librarian is still level 1. Have these Stormtroopers leveled? No. Strike Squad? No. These guys do have their Justicar. There's no way for me to tell if they have their melee upgrade. I don't think. It doesn't show up in the unit card, and I don't think there's any model or effect change, so they might have it, it might not. 252, 388. They do have those 2 abilities though that the Justicar gives them, which the names of escape me right now. Chaos Lord does have lightning claws as well, chasing around the strike squad who don't really want to get in a fight with him. Brother Captain now capping the contested VP. Stormtroopers decapping wreck points. More pressure though on Toilailee's natural. Heretics still alive somehow, eating a smite. Bloodletters on the field, a great choice versus Grey Knights. Grey Knights are generally quite melee heavy, and Bloodletters are fantastic in melee versus heavy infantry. Raptors back on the field, not quite healed up. Chaos Lord is going to decap that 246, 377. Here comes that Librarian up against Bloodletters. Not a good fight for him, I don't think, even with Hammerhand, especially at level 1, and he's almost taken down in retreat. These guys not forcing melee. We have 2 Marco Zinks Chaos Space Marines. Raptors jumping into the Purgation Squad. That's why Raptors are so good versus Grey Knights. Bloodletters chasing down the Brother Captain. No, they're going after the Stormtroopers now, I think. Here we see these Heretics. These guys really need an upgrade, I think. Surely they've earned it. 241, 370. Brother Captain can't really deal with Bloodletters and Marco Zinks Chaos Space Marines level 2. These guys now in a shooting match with Stormtroopers, and the Brother Captain gets the Nemesis Demon Hammer. Very nice melee weapon, 100 DPS, and has Demolishing Strike for some big disruption. 241, 357. Purgation Squad shooting the crap out of those Bloodletters who are warp shifted, need to stop moving, and they are. Now need to retreat. Only lost a single model, not too bad. Chaos Lord capping up. DJ Raffa needs to get this VP back. Strat Squad decapping the natural. These guys level 2, and they have a side cannon in their midst, so they probably do not have their melee upgrade then. Gives them a single side cannon, and we've seen what those things can do. Chaos Lord capped that power. didn't have the requisitions to node it and be really annoying. Look at the red that DJ Raffa has. I haven't seen him use Bloodlust or Blood Sacrifice or anything. Can't use Abyss, of course, until he gets to tier 3. Here comes the brother captain with that demon hammer and whacks the raptors into the air with Demolishing Strike, and it's now really hurting them in retreat. It's not a power melee weapon, but you see the damage that it does each swing, and he takes down those raptors. Level 3 brother captain now. Big loss for DJ Raffa. Chaos Lord also level 3, and he has Armor of the Inferno to perhaps disrupt the Purgation squad. Bloodletters teleporting somewhere. Where did they go? Up against the Strike squad, who have lost the model. Chaos Lord not hitting him in retreat, making a beeline for this VP, and Stormtroopers are there. Heretics almost whacked on retreat. Got a sync kill from that Demon Hammer. Chaos Space Marines also in retreat. They have Eternal War now. Do not have their aspiring champion still. And it looks like DJ Raffa is going to be able to decap this. Might even get a triple cap hit, and still has tons of the map. And a Grey Knight Dreadnought on the way for Toilailee. I think DJ Raffa is trying to go tier 3 now. And perhaps force Toilailee into his base and use Abyss. Brother Captain fleeing from the Chaos Lord, and now he's going to turn and face him. Lightning Claws versus the Demon Hammer. And we see this very strange special attack that the Brother Captain gets. You just saw it there. And it even knocks down Chaos Lords and Hive Tyrants and everything. He seems to have 2 special attacks. I'm not sure exactly what is up with that, if that's intended or not. But it's an ability knockback special attack. Here is the Grey Knight Dreadnought with this default multi-melter which explodes a Chaos Space Marine model. Good grief. Has Maelstrom, of course, which is awesome. Psy Cannons absolutely just disintegrating those heretics, and Maelstrom is used to finally wipe that heretic squad out. That DPS indeed. Grey Knight Librarian is still around, level 2 now. Still looking awesome, and seemingly not doing a whole lot. 240, 245. Plague Marines now on the way for DJ Raffa to try and deal with this Dreadnought. Plague Marines can't really take down a Walker by themselves though. They don't really have the DPS to do it. Grey Knight Librarian tries to cap and runs away. Shrouded those Purgation squad members though before he did. 225, 245. Here comes a Strike squad as well. He's going to bash power, I think. DJ Raffa obviously not going tier 3. Could have gone tier 3, tried to get Chaos Terminators maybe. 216, 245, it's quite close. 2-to-1 cap for Toilailee now. And again, DJ Raffa going after this natural VP, not too concerned about Toilailee bashing his power because he has almost 300. And he's telling him as well. Toilailee also has a crap ton of red. Could drop an orbital bombardment in tier 3. 199, 245. Here come Bloodletters. Don't want to fight the Dreadnought. They want to be fighting the Strike squad. There is Maelstrom again. Such a powerful ability. Debuffing speed and draining health. Ouch. It's such an awesome Dreadnought, this Grey Knight one. Forcing off an entire army with help from the Brother Captain and the Strike squad. Level 3 Strike squad now, and Toilailee goes to tier 3. Will we see something nasty? Chaos Lord did take this VP here. It's now a 2-to-1 cap for DJ Raffa. Grey Knight Librarian trying to take it back now, and he's decapping power now, the Chaos Lord. Brother Captain also decapping. Plague Marine is not really able to make much of a dent on the Grey Knight Dreadnought. It is backing off. Not sure what he's doing up here to shoot at the Chaos Lord, I think. Who is not going to bother capping the power. Why did he even bother decapping it? Toilailee goes tier 3, that's why. Toilailee now only has plus 10 power, which is the default power income. Strike squad, can they finish off this Chaos Lord in retreat? No, they can't. 176, 230. Plague Marines come mid to cap. Now very slow, of course, in Elite, back to how they were originally in Retail, which suits them much better, I think, generally. Generally better all round in Elite as well. Their bolters do some more damage over time and stuff. And we have an invisible Chaos Space Marine here. What is this sorcery? I love these new models that the Marcos Inch CSM get. They get new gauntlets and pauldrons and greaves, or whatever they're called, for power armor. Plague Marines lost 2 models while I was babbling about that and run away. Grey Knight Dreadnought already level 2 with this multi-melter, absolutely owning stuff. See if he can explode the invisible Chaos Space Marine. He does, and could force melee on retreat. No, forces melee on these guys, and they run away, and they have an invisible dude as well. Leveling up the brother captain. I have not noticed this bug before. 162, 214. Stormtroopers now have their recon kit for Toilailee. Grey Knight Librarian takes ages to heal up at base, which is going to be fixed in the next update. 162208. DJ Raffa going tier 3. Toilailee is very close to getting Grey Knight Terminators onto the field. Look at the damage the Chaos Lord is taking from this multi-melter and these Psy Cannons. Here come Bloodletters. Brother Captain needs to be very careful. Double Marcos Inch CSM peppering shots into him. And Bloodletters catching him in retreat as well. Plague Marines exploding. A huge nerf that Plague Marines got is that their explosion no longer heals themselves, only heals allies, which really hurts their durability. These guys have fixed their invisibility. These guys still suffering from it. 136208, some kind of Zinch mutation there. Bloodletters need to run away, and they do. Grey Knight Dreadnought is snared by the Plague Marines, and they're trying to chase it down here. This is dangerous. Librarian trying to tie him up, but he's quite slow. He's level 2, almost level 3 now. Can the Plague Marines finish this thing off? Here are some Stormtroopers which can repair, and they are trying to repair. Grey Knight Dreadnought now going after them with Maelstrom. Almost got taken down with that last hit there. And Plague Marines in full retreat. 107, 208. Now a triple cap for Toilailee. DJ Raffa needs to drop his Abyss. Could have finished off the Dreadnought with the Abyss there, and perhaps wipe the Stormtroopers as well. And look at this, Toilailee has Grey Knight Terminators on the field. Splash damage, power melee, walk through cover, cannot be suppressed, you know the deal. Have these crazy halberds that rip up infantry pretty bad. Don't think they will win versus Lightning Claw Terminators, but I'm not sure. They do have 5,400 health, which is more than Lightning Claw Terminators. 67208. Shroud used on these guys, which is such a great buff that the Librarian has. Not sure how Grey Knighty it is, but it is very good mechanically. The invisible CSM on capping duty. Look at the amount of red that DJ Raffa has now, almost maxed out. Needs to use his Abyss. Is he waiting for Terminators? No, he might be. Terminators, Grey Knight Terminators teleporting about 20 feet there. Didn't want to walk that far, apparently. Chaos Lord very nearly level 4, and CSM easily able to run away from those Terminators who are now wailing on this Chaos Lord, and he almost went down. Some scary DPS from these guys. Bloodletters level 2 for DJ Raffa in retreat. 67174. 2-to-1 cap. It is now Toilailee's game to lose, definitely. With this Dreadnought and these Terminators who are all the way up to the northeast edge now to cap this VP. Brother Captain's gonna go decap a wreck point, I think. Look at the map control though. Toilailee has very little of it. We have 3 uncapped points. Now 4 with that VP in northeast. CSM retreat. And a Chaos Predator on the way for DJ Raffa. Not going for Chaos Terminators then. Probably thought they didn't have much use with those Grey Knight Terminators there to own them alongside this Dreadnought. And he's cancelled the Chaos Predator. Maybe he is. What he should get, of course, is a Land Raider Phobos with some heretics. Land Raider Phobos are really nasty against Terminators with all those las cannons. There's an orbital bombardment which misses everything. 53-161. DJ Raffa trying to find a way to win here. Toilailee has creeped across the map. And now we have a fight on our hands. Bloodletter's getting absolutely owned by those Grey Knight Terminators who took a lot of damage from this Chaos Lord, and they teleport out. And here are Chaos Terminators with Twin Link Bolters and Power Fists getting knocked back by the Grey Knight Terminators. And this is not a good fight for them with those Power Fists. Very slow attacking, no splash damage. And now they have Lightning Claws. What they... No, they have 3 models. How do they have 3 models with 300 hit points? 250 hit points. There is Imperial Abyss. Terminators finally losing models. That was crazy. 2-161. Unfortunately, we did not get to see that fight. Lightning Claw Chaos Terminators versus Grey Knight Terminators. But what an awesome game. Imperial Abyss swallowing the Grey Knight Terminators there at the end. And Toilailee wins with a triple cap. Very tense, very close fight. But look at the map at the end, very red. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.